Welcome to tutorial2us.com. Here in this session we are going to discuss what is Smartfoxserver2x and how to install the Smartfoxserver2x in Windows machine. The main intention of these videos are to clearly explain the Smartfoxserver2x In this session, we are going to learn these things. First one is what is Smartfoxserver2x. Second one is why and when we can use the Smartfoxserver2x. Finally, how to install the Smartfoxserver2x in Windows machines. First one is what is Smartfoxserver2x. Smartfoxserver2x is a purely gaming related thing. It is a API which is developed for massive multiplayer programs, means for the MMO games or any multiplayer interaction games, that it is the best server. It is designed and developed using the Java language. The Smartfoxserver2x uses the client-server programming approach, means the request-response paradigm of client-server happens using the event-driven concept. Means if the client need to interact with the server or server need to respond to the client, everything, the request response, everything will happen using the concept of event-driven concepts. And the Smartfox server uses the socket connectivity to establish a connection between the server and the client. Means initially the Smartfox server will opens a port and listens the request from the client. In the same sense, the client will send the request to the opened Smartfox server port to establish the connection. Smartfox server established a socket connectivity using it consists a special layer of a special physical layer. We will discuss all these concepts in the later session. Now, when to use the Smartfoxserver2x and what is the essence of Smartfoxserver2x in this time? While creating any multiplayer game, we need to use the Smartfoxserver2x. If you are creating any multiplayer games or virtual communities or MMOs, then the best option is the Smartfoxserver2x. In my experience, I used Smartfoxserver2x for creating various casino and poker games. And how to install the Smartfoxserver2x under the Windows machines. So first, download the binary file from the specified link smartfoxserver2x.com/download/sfs2x. The binary file need to download according to your Windows machines. Means if your Windows machine is of 32-bit mode, then download the 32-bit installer. If your machine is of 64-bit, then download the 64-bit link. So I am downloading the 64-bit installation version. Why? Because my machine is of 64-bit. I already downloaded. So opening this. Few things to mention while installation of a Smartfoxserver2x. The first thing is, while installing the Smartfoxserver2x, it is better to install in the non-Windows drivers. Non-Windows drive means let it be C drive, D drive, E drive, F drive. If the Windows is installed in the C drive, then automatically it doesn't consist of access rights to the general users. So it is better to install in the non-Windows drives. So here the Smartfoxserver2x installation wizard, it is a simple one. Next concept, I am pressing the next, accepting the agreement and the next. Here I need to specify the destination directory of Smartfoxserver2x. By default it will prompt in the C path. I am changing to the some other path, let it be of H path, which is a non-Windows drive for my machine. So I am choosing the H path program file Smartfoxserver2x and pressing the next. And second thing is, the Smartfoxserver2x runs in two modes. First one is the service mode and second one is the non-service mode. Means the service mode in sense there is no need to manually start the Smartfox server. Automatically, whenever the Windows is up, automatically through the concept of services it will up. But the drawback of service mode is the Smartfoxserver2x Java process unable to kill specifically, means in some situations the Java process will not kill after stopping the service also. In those situations we need to kill the process of Java explicitly from the task manager using the kill or anything. So to avoid those, it is better to not install as a service. So I am unchecking the install as service concept. Finally click the next button. The Smartfoxserver2x is developed using the Java language. So it needs a JRE, but it doesn't need any explicit JRE. By default it consists of a JRE. It uses that JRE. So let's see this. I installed the HPath. I installed the Smartfox server in the HPath program file Smartfoxserver2x. Under that, these are the files and folders of Smartfoxserver2x. There is a folder named JRE. It consists of all the Java binaries to run the Smartfoxserver2x. And the key folder is SFS2x. This SFS2x consists of the various folders and files which are essential to run the Smartfoxserver2x. In that we have a binary file named sfs2x.bat. So double click it or run it to start the Smartfox server. By default, the Smartfox server uses 9933 for the socket communication and 8080 for the admin port. Let's see this. 127 8080. Then if we get this panel, then automatically the Smartfox server is installed properly. If you have any trouble with my voice or video, then you may go to the tutorial2us.com website. In that there is a session named Smartfoxserver2x. You can refer that how to install the Smartfoxserver2x page. In that Windows machine installation, Linux machine installation and Mac OS X machine installation is mentioned in clear-cut manner. In the next session, we are going to check the concept. What are the various files and folders existed in the SFS2x folder of Smartfoxserver2x? It consists of various files and folders. Every folder have a role. We need to know why we need to use those folders in a specific manner and what is the use of those folders in our programming concept. Thanks for watching this tutorial.